We might need 2 sessions to complete this gallery. Okay, recording is on. Now HTML body width, we can say 90 VW, and height 90 VH. Then main width 100%, height 100%. Now I will create a class dot gallery, image gallery we will create. Display grid, grid template columns. How many columns we would be needing? Grid template columns. Repeat is one of the function. 8 columns, here you can say, of 1 fractional unit, 1 FR. Then grid, how many rows we would be needing? Grid template rows. Repeat, 8 rows. 8 rows would be 5 VW, viewport width, VW, right? Viewport width. Hello? Getting my point? Yes. Now, let's add a few images. Let's add few images. We need few images. Again, I'll go to the flat icon and we can download few images. We can download some images. Okay, animal icons. So I can show you here animal icons. Let's download this guy, PNG. And inside this lion.png, correct? Yeah. Just a minute. Lion.png. Then dog, bulldog.png. Elephant, elephant.png in the same folder. Hippo.png. How many images we have? 1. Let's create a new folder and into that imgs, bulldog, move, elephant, move, hippo, lion. So 1, 2, 3, 4 images. Four images. Say camel, camel.png. Credits are given to the flat icon website. n.png, then tiger.png, icons are downloaded from the flat icon, then cat.png. So how many? Camel, cat, hen, tiger. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 8 column, 8 rows. It has nothing to do with the image count. Now what we need to do, so let's have gallery underscore img. Hello. So first try to add all the images in the main class gallery. Gallery class gallery, correct? Then figure class, just a minute. Class, we need to apply the class, just a minute. Figure. So first make a structure, then image. So 7 things like this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, correct? 6, I think. Format the document. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, figure is the HTML tag. If you want to show the image, we use the figure, correct? Now just add src img, or just rename these images, rename 01 underscore bull, just say dog, rename 02 what was this? Camel. Rename 03 underscore cat, rename 04 underscore elephant, 05 underscore hen, and 0, sorry, here 06 okay, img 01 underscore dog, src 02 underscore camel, src 03 underscore cat, src 04 underscore elephant, src 05 underscore hen, and src 05 06 underscore lion. Correct? Alternative text, alt tag is important, dog. Here also alt tag camel, cat, elephant, alt tag hen, alt tag lion. Okay, close it. In one line everyone have placed, because we didn't define any grid related thing to it. Okay, to this image we can say gallery underscore image, we can say width 100%, height 100%, height 100%, and object fit cover. What is object fit? We have seen this thing, right? Now we need to apply the classes. Now see, so this can be written in this way, figure, inside that there is a img. You can write the class to everyone, this class to everyone. How? Gallery underscore image. Correct? Gallery underscore image. So you can copy this, paste it everywhere. One approach, see here, a repetition. Getting my point? And little border we can apply, border 1px solid gray, and refresh it. So if you see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 images are there, and there is some border. Well, we didn't return the gap 8 pixel. Okay, 8 pixel. So width 100%, height 100%, object fit cover, and solid 1px gray. So either you can rewrite it again and again like this. I will comment this out. Copy, paste, comment it out. Copy, paste, comment it out. I would like to comment this. This is one approach. Now, can you tell me the nth child or something like that? Copy, paste. We can do that in this way also, in that way also. Now, just remove the class in this way and just try to do same thing. So if you look at the HTML elements, you will understand that inside the main there is a figure, and inside the figure there is a img. So can you write same thing like this figure? Inside that there is a img, and do all these things. So I will comment this first and refresh it. Now see, all are to the normal position, correct? Yes, sir. All are to the normal position. Now what I need to do, I will just comment this guy and uncomment this one. Not image, it is img. And go here and refresh it. Same thing will happen. See, you didn't have written repeatedly. Here repetition is there, class gallery, class gallery, class gallery, right? And here what you are doing, directly using the combinators. Using what? Combinators. You have selected in this way. Okay. Now if you go here, inspect, can you see grid layout? And see, this is the grid. Grid will look like this. If you see, can you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8? If you see, there are 8 columns and 8 rows, right? So here also you can go to the here and see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 rows and 8 columns. 8 or how many? 8 columns, right? So here I went to the layout and here I tick mark to this guy. Automatically grid will come over there. Correct? Okay. Now, how to position the grid item? How to position what? Grid item. So this guy is one grid item, correct? This guy is another grid item. This guy is another grid item, correct? So here we can say class grid item 1, grid hyphen item 1, grid item 1. Now what do you do with the grid item 1? So here we can say dot gallery underscore item underscore 1, and here grid column start. So it will start from which column? We can say grid column start. Grid column start. It will start from the first column. It will end grid column end. Grid column end. It will end on the third column. Grid row start. Grid, same thing you do in the template area also, right? Grid row start. First row it will start, and grid row end. Grid row end on the third. Now apply this guy. Grid item, or we already have written grid item 1. Refresh it. Grid underscore item underscore 1. Grid underscore item underscore 1. Just a minute. Just a minute. Now just a minute. Just a minute. So what we need to do, let's try to add I'm just debugging the code. Just a minute. We need dot gallery item. Position relative. What is the position relative? Relative to the parent. Overflow hidden. Overflow hidden. No border. We can give border 1px solid black. We need to remove this border. Okay, and box shadow, let's give little shadow. Box shadow 0 0 5 pixel RGBA 0 black 0 0 and alpha channel would be 0.2. Okay, now let's refresh it. Gallery item, we need to attach class. Oh, so if you see here, I had written gallery item and here I had written grid item, right? Gallery underscore item. So this would be what? The gallery underscore item. And let us see what happens now. Can you see box shadows and are there? We can use one of the element selector. We can use one of the element selector. So we can say gallery item dot gallery. Here itself we will write gallery item colon hover. If you go to the documentation CSS3 and CSS3 selectors pseudo classes, can you see hover, and here we can say hover. Let's transform. So meaning of this you will get to know little bit later on. Scale 1.05. When you hover, refresh it, can you see it is a little bit bigger. Now gallery item, and we can apply gallery item underscore 1. Can you see that? A little bit bigger. Hello? Which property we can apply over here? Contain. Which would be contained inside this, right? If you want little bit more, 2 point or just say 3 times bigger, it would be like this, 3 times bigger, right? And if you want to give some background color, say black, refresh it, can you see? But 3 is a little bit too bigger. 1.8 is okay, like this, refresh it. Okay. Yeah. Now if you can see, again we need to repeat it many times. We need to create a gallery item. So let me remove this guy first. I want to apply this gallery item. To all the figures, right? I want to apply this gallery item to all the figures. So how do you do that? Instead of combinator, you can use simply figure. But in future, if you add any figure tag, outside the main, to that also it would be getting applied. You getting my point? What's happening? So figure. So you can write all these things inside this figure tag, but there is a drawback of this. I can comment this out, and also I can comment this out. There is a drawback of it. In the future, can you see, to the all figure tags that thing has been added? What is the problem over here? If you add any figure tag anywhere inside the HTML, it would be getting applied. Now see, I am removing this class also. I am removing this class also. Now how do you do that? This can be done by means of which pseudo class? Can you tell me? There are a lot of pseudo classes available. Nth child. Why you are selecting nth child? We need to have all. Right? We need to have all. We need to have all. Right? So very simple thing we have. So this can be achieved by directly means of a main inside main. If there is a figure, yeah, child selector, inside main there is a figure, same thing, right? Inside main there is a figure like this. Now what I want to do, the way we have created this item 1, right? So here we can say main colon figure main, inside that colon nth child. Can you see nth child? So inside main nth child, to that nth child what we need to apply, this one. See, I am not writing any class anywhere. Can you see, I am not writing any class anywhere. Here you are not making any change, right? But technically you can, well, I will write that also. Class gallery item and gallery item is the class, and gallery item 1 is another class. You need to apply these two things. So either you can do in this way. So this is the way of explicitly writing classes. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
This is the way of explicitly writing the classes, a traditional way. But I am removing this thing because I need to do by means of the combinators and the selectors. Refresh it. It will work. Right? Now what about the second child? What about the second child? What about the second child? Now it is ending on the third column, right? So here we can say start on the third column, end on the fifth column. Again, grid row start one column and end on the third column. This would be the second child. Can you see this? Second child. Now third, inside main, third, grid column start fifth column, grid column end ninth column, grid row start 1 and it will end on 6. Can you see here? Cat is bigger. Third item. Now fourth item. Let's have fourth item. Grid column start. From which column? It will start from the first column. It will end on the fifth column. Right? Row, it will start from the third row and it will end on the sixth row. First column to fifth. See now. And this is the third row. Now about the fifth column or fifth image, I will copy this. So this can be done using the grid template area much easily, right? So fifth item will start from first, it will end on fifth, it will start from sixth row and ninth, like this. 1 2 3 4 5, sixth one. Sixth one. Now remaining columns need to be occupied. Whatever remaining, that needs to be occupied, right? Sixth, 5 9. It will start from the fifth column, end on the ninth column. Row start, end 9. Refresh it. Can you see you created the grid? Now to the grid item, main figure. Now see, gallery item is this one. And how do you provide this hover? Main colon figure colon hover. Transform 1.8. Refresh it. Can you see this? Well, if you apply the animation effect, this would be the smooth. I can show you that as well. Anyways, we are going to see all that things. Transition. Now, if I write something like this, transition transform, refresh it. Can you see smooth effect? We are going to see these animations in the future. A typical example of the grid is in front of you. So here we can say border, none. Correct? So justify content center, justify content center. Align items center. Align content center. Like this. Okay. So this is about what you can say a grid. I have shown you both the ways. How do you do by writing explicit CSS and pseudo classes. And the grid is of the uneven column. Correct? So this is how it will work. So let me push this much code. Case study CSS3 case study grid image gallery. Hello, I have pushed the code. You may check it. And let's call it for a day. We'll meet tomorrow. So complete the case study. So you need to complete this case study in both ways by using traditional classes. First do with the traditional classes and then do with what? CSS selectors, pseudo selectors. Fine? Any questions? Well, I'm stopping the screen share. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you. I'm disconnecting.